But it's second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Here's a second and 7. And he's got Shackey. The reception good for 7. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Set, 15 line. 15 line.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. He's crashing.
Deep grip.
They'll try the left side. It's Green. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Score. 18 Gator.
Come on. We better break.
Hey, Echo. Now.
They'll set up a throw. He's got White here. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
On the ready.
52, Mike 52. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Hey, Alpha.
52 is the mic. Bring it up.
They'll set up to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Ready. 55. Check, 55. Mike. Get ready.
On the give, here's Portis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Cunningham to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. The 20, Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Detroit. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take him into the end zone. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On the set.
52. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Bang, 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 bang.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch the safety creep. 6 guy, check 6 guy. 49, check 49. Check.
Rock it, get it.
On 2nd down, it's Green, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
5, 90 Wolf.
Check that. We want Mike 52 right here. 52. I got you.
On the ball.
Switch. Check 3.
Hey, Sam on. Hey. 5.
They'll look to throw. He's got Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 8, maybe 9, but they're still left with a 3rd and long upcoming. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Army. You can choose the Mike. Watch Mike.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down.
19 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Eagles nothing.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Green. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go again.
Hey, Foxtrot.
He's coming, double up.
Bear.
Check. Lucky.
Hard. Hey.
24. Kill. Turn up.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the double. Look, squeeze.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Check. Check 4.
Hey, lock it.
Alert 3. Check.
Hey, Haywood.
Fresno. Kill. He's coming. We got double up. Slams.
Go.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. I know he ain't got it.
Ready.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
They'll try the left side. Green. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's one where kicker's watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
They start the drive with Peterson. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let him know.
Now Peterson running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Cunningham. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A toss play. This is Peterson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Ready, go. 56, Mike, 56. Come to my world.
On second down, here's Cunningham. Finding Green complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Cunningham. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. So that'll back them up 5. So on fourth down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Let's go, take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Leo.
Slam.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Check 13.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Here we go. Hey, seam 6.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. 52. It's our time.
Hey, rock it. Look at me. Go. Look at me. Zipper. Dude.
He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Here's Matt Bosher now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taken right around the 44. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Cunningham. He gets it to Cooks. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. First down, it's Cunningham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Cunningham. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, D. Let's go.
The final shot before break. Cunningham. And that's complete to Cooks. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
On the ball. Hey, Charlie.
Quick dance. Come. Joker. Out.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Go on, go on. Bravo. Check.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
That's good. For the Eagles.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Back two, the Mike 5-2. All you get is a headache.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking for White on the deep ball. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Bring it. X3. 218. Chop it. Rock it. Go. Hey, orbit. Three buzz. Go.
2nd and 10. He finds Hopkins complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Mike 55.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Ready, break. Go.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. 55's my guy, 55. Hey.
Go. Ready.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 42 the mark, boys. 42.
Now Cunningham. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Check 26. Check 26.
Now.
Motion.
Now.
They'll drop to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
Wahoo! General West.
On 1st down, Green. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 12-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check. 52.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Showing it. Sponge. No.
Hey.
Me.
Get it.
They'll set up a throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go. 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, watch the screen.
On 3rd down, Cunningham. And Reed with it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards for the Lions there and a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They toss it left side to Peterson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. 42 to Mike. Yeah, Jim. I got him. Watch twins. Watch twins. 42's Mike. Hustle. Pick your game up.
To throw on second down, Cunningham. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. That's complete to Sharp. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here we go, set, 8, read, blue draw quarters.
Here we go. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. 36, 36.
They'll keep it on the ground. Green. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Eagles on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Switch gears, switch gears.
He'll drop to throw. He's got White here. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey!
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Looking to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
You don't want it? Check three, check three, check three.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the shit.
Go.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. He's got Evans. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36.
Shit, shit, shit. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch twitch, watch the twitch.
Yes, yes. Big grip, big grip.
They'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
No, off. Shit, under 10.
Bam, bam, now.
On second down now, it's Green. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Ready, ready. 10-2 saw.
Damn. Hey, check 24, check 24. Deuce. Check 9. Check 24, check 24. Check hot route. Hot. Alert 3. Let's go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Down. 10 Lobo.
52 right here. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Look at me. Zipper. Sit.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Let's get it back.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run again with Peterson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready up. Watch it, 5. Come up the wall.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Check 31.
22, check, bomber. 22, check, bomber. Up. Check.
Cunningham looking to throw. And able to find Green. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Detroit, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for